People can watch this live, right? This is stream.
Yes,
This
sir.
live stream, right?
This live streaming right now, episode 200 of of Candid Conversations with Omen 44. How are you doing today, sir?
Doing great, sir.
All right, we're gonna start this video and give us a minute to share some of these links to this chat or the conversation.
Death is a force of nature, Jah. Just like lightning. The righteous face it every day and pass it by. But those with evil in their hearts fear it. That is why there's no need to slay the wicked. Just lead them to taste death, and they will perish.
Okay. Born again, smoke again, Japan's most splendid. Woman, yeah, man, I'm back at it, son. The smuggler's blues, you belong to City Blue. You are very tricks before you trick tricks. Roll with the holy roller, Papa was a rolling solar culture, freedom, my life. Can't cancel my culture. We strike like thunder, one love, mister. Who you calling yellow? You're my brother, then for red eyes like the Zulu tribes. We strike at night, fly high as a kite. Bob like all my drinks, Dylan. I feel 14 words, we ain't playing. Q&A BS got you stressing. Everybody must get stoned, listen. 60 minutes of funk, 50 minutes of fame. Catch a fire, we burn that flame.
You won't put out my flame, my blazing fire can't be tamed. We're not one in the same, my lungs don't ever tire. Wind down from long days, people in my face. I'm just making waves, why I won't retire. I get way too high, I admitted it be my escape. Smoking on that fire, got me in a different mind state. Think I need to hydrate, why they trying to shoot me up the skyway? Why they trying to shoot me up the sky, she got me irate. I'm just trying to roll exotic weed all in my place. Get higher than the crime rate. They be telling lies like they wasn't all in my face. Made it, I survived, even when you try to violate, I annihilate. Revolution won't be televised, won't see my demise. Till I rise, trying to dim my shine, I'm just trying to vibe. Take a while till you realize you should live your life. You should live your life. Take a while till you realize you should live your life. Roll it up, smoking on that loud. We don't do that quiet. All phrases going up to job, phrases I and I. Yeah, we gon' make it, yeah, we gon' survive. You won't put out my flame, my blazing fire can't be tamed. We're not one in the same, my lungs don't ever tire. Wind down from long days, people in my face. I'm just making waves, why I won't retire.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Hey, so I'll drink it black. Just ordered a coffee. Just get a coffee made. All right, so we are here, episode 200. All right. Episode 200 of the Terrell of Candid Conversations. I keep going to say the Terrell effect because that's the
This is
one
the
we do
exact
on
200.
Saturdays. 200, yes, sir.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
on
a
the okay.
monumental episode for me.
Monumental, yes, sir.
Oh
Appreciate
man,
it. Thank you for having me on the monumental.
thank you for being here with this
Yes,
fire,
sir.
sir. Thank you for coming out to, you
Yes,
know what I mean, have this conversation. So how was your day today?
not bad, not bad.
Cladaps. Okay, good, good.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
it's all
It
good.
was yes, it was good that you had all the not the translation, but the script that, below the video.
Yeah,
Thank you with
no
the
problem. No
yes,
problem.
with the caption and on that.
Hmm
That's great.
I do that for those who might otherwise have auditory impairments, you know. So yeah, it definitely makes it easier for them to understand what's going on.
Yes,
Oh
thank you,
man.
thank
So, oh man, what? Well, first off, I got to shout out MJ for making this connection. I mean, MJ's Hip Hop Connects,
you. Yes,
one
definitely.
of the funnels, we'll say, one of the
Yeah.
funnels to these artists and these creatives that have been, you know, gracing me on the Terrell Effect.
Mhm.
Um, It's candid conversations though. So yeah, they've been on here too. This is just one of those topsy-turvy weeks where things have been happening that are good, but it's like no good thing happens without something challenging that good.
I
You know
feel
what
you.
I'm
Yeah.
talking with that energy flow. You know what I'm talking about? Like you get
Yeah.
that good, but then so you know right behind it something's gonna challenge your stance. So you gotta maintain and act like the bad is good, but you know that because you know that the good's gonna come right behind the bad. So you just gotta bullshit
Yeah.
yourself for that 45 minutes to 4 days, and
That's true. That's true. I know
you know
what
what
you
I
mean,
mean?
though.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, it's like I don't know. I find that in this industry, in this field,
Hmm.
I think we're just as important, and I'm probably gonna catch a lot of stink for this. We're just as important as medical professionals in some ways, like the psychologists and the you know what I mean, those
Uh-huh.
because we as artists can
Mhm.
help people avoid calamity and complication by telling them our stories. Whereas
That's true.
right?
Yeah.
Where medical
Yeah.
professionals wait until
Uh-huh.
there's calamity and complication oftentimes
Mhm.
before they actually present themselves in their full capacity,
Yeah.
right? You only see a doctor
Yeah.
when you're sick. You ain't going to your doctor and saying, "Hey, I feel great today. Just wanted to see how you were doing." You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. That's true. Like, yeah. I know what you
Mhm,
mean, though. That's true. Like, uh, lately I'm feeling kind of, like you said, politicking, every day, like with simple stuff, even, but
mhm.
like those stuff come around and goes around, like even with when I was explaining this song, that song that you just had on the
I love
YouTube.
the I love the explanation in the beginning of that song. That's what enlightened me to make that statement. Actually,
Thank you. Like Catch a Fire was like, like I wrote this explanation about the song even with, like how the world is on fire right now.
yeah,
And like at the same time, you know, I'm only able to express these kind of stuff because we live in a free world, That, like, Trump would say this is a banana republic, but I mean, this is a free world, we live in a great place,
yeah,
That's why we're
yeah,
able to do these kind of stuff. And like, I can even, you know, like express how, like even with weed, in Japan, it's not legal still. But like, even by expressing all these political issues and stuff that, we're free, and we have the privilege of living in this free world,
yeah,
and that that
100%.
that that's so gifted just by itself,
Yeah,
and we take that for granted, so much. So
a
like,
lot of the time. A lot of the time, you're right. And hey, hey, the cat and the dog are keeping at each other, man. I'm telling you. Sorry, but yeah, see that's the thing. Real life doesn't stop because we're on a live, because we're doing interviews. Like it doesn't matter. Like the environment that we are in is
mhm,
usually a byproduct of our energies, if you will. So there's a little bit
mhm.
of chaos from time to time around me.
That's
But
true.
you're right. Like there's things that are taken for granted. That often there's a lot of people that don't even have access to. You know what I mean? And it's a
Yeah, that.
shame that like I I I mean I myself try to be a philanthropist of sorts. I like my house is like a drop-in center. You know what I mean? Like anybody, as long as you're bringing respect to my door, you can show up and we could. You know what I mean? We'll have the conversation. I'll do what I can to help you within my means,
Mhm.
but don't expect me to stretch further than I can go. And I'm sure you've experienced this where you see a situation and you want to do good for the person, but that person doesn't want to do good for themselves. So
Yeah.
you're doing all the good and they're just taking it and they're still not improving their situation. You're wasting your time. And those kinds of problems are interesting to face because it's like that those are times where you got to check yourself, kind of look within and it's like, am I doing the right thing? by helping, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Should I just take a step back and let whatever happens happen? And I've had to do that several times in the past year alone.
Yeah, I know what you mean though. That like, haters gonna hate. Some people are in a situation that they can't really, fix themselves or love themselves or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And like, and us as artists, all we can do is just set a fire and hopefully, people get enlightened with it, or people get motivated, or some people can pass the torch or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
All we can do is just set the fire and all that. That's exactly what I felt with my own song. Even.
That's true. That's
Mm,
definitely true.
mm.
Like all you can do is set the fire, and if they want to get the warmth, they get the warmth. If they want to get the ash,
Yeah,
they get the ash. You know what I mean? It's like
yeah, that's true. That's true. You're right. You're
like
right.
if I'm if and it's just man, it's amazing what music can do, what art can do, what creativity can make possible. Um, I would like to take a moment to let you know that we are a part of the Village Global Network, and as such, we have signed a contract to be on
Mhm.
television. So, with that being
Well,
said, we have to do certain things to alter the way the show goes. I am in the development process right now where I have to do certain things like make way for commercial breaks. And that's one of the things I'm segueing to right now. So if you would be so kind, come back to the show after these quick seconds.
all right.
There we go. All right,
Uh,
so we're back. um, we're talking to Omen 44. How so what the name is so ominous. I'm not gonna lie, like I didn't expect such a chill dude when I listened to the name. I thought like we were gonna get right into that like heavy political shit. Like so where did the name come from and how did it come to be?
the word omen, yes, it means like, yes, it's ominous, but at the same time, it might flip to the good side too, right? And
True,
at the
true.
same time, this omen means I used to wear a mask myself, and in Japanese, the word omen meant mask. So
Okay.
like, so that was another thing, but like I took off the mask, so it doesn't really matter at this point. But you
All right.
know, um, so yeah, for
Well,
me, and 4-4. So like even the number four,
yeah.
the 5 percenters would say freedom and culture. So that's why I call myself freedom culture Allah. But in Japanese, four means she, means death actually.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
That's why
So
it's not in the apartment buildings and stuff like that, right? Real
yes.
I wondered because like there's like and that's the thing about like my company Culture Shock. I use it to better understand other cultures
Um,
so that I can
mhm,
incorporate the positive side and have a better understanding of what negatives existed and why. So
mhm.
like that was something to me that I found interesting that numbers carry a lot of weight in the Japanese culture.
Everywhere. I mean, I feel like that's a universal thing. Even like
I don't
okay.
I think in America, in North America, we're more word heavy. Like we don't give as much weight to number. Like we know numbers like for finances and things like that, but
Mhm,
in day to day life, like if I'm
mhm,
walking and I see like the number 17 or
mhm,
27, I'm like, okay, that's a good sign to me. But I am more in tune with the Eastern ideology of the importance of numbers. Like I only study it because it was important
mhm.
over there.
Whoa. Oh, okay. Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, like
No.
even my conversations
Mhm.
about energy flow and all of that stuff, people
Yeah.
over here just like energy. What are you talking about? You don't
Yeah. That's
chakras, nothing. Like
no,
you
that's
know,
an important thing. I feel you. I feel you though. That's
yeah,
true. Like, at the end of the day, we're nothing but energy. This
exactly.
stuff that we express, this stuff we spit out, the words are energy too, even really.
Mm-hmm.
That's totally true. I feel you. But
Yeah.
that I feel like that number is numerical stuff for something universal, though, in a sense,
A
because
hundred percent.
this is what I found out. Like, okay, the the 5 percenters, they find the number seven as God, right?
Yep.
But like, if you read the old text of the book of the Hidden Leaf, there's a book of these samurais back in the
Okay.
days. It says like you have to breathe out 7 times before you make a decision.
Really?
And I don't know why and how that number came to place, but like there's certain numbers that links up for some reason.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's interesting. I'm. You know what? You've just enlightened me again because I find in some moments I'm just responsive without reasoning. So
Mhm.
that breathe in, breathe out 7 times. I think I'm going to apply that to more of my decision making. So I'm aware of. So I'm making sure that I'm actually making the right decision because it gives me time
Mhm.
to process. Usually, I sometimes I catch myself holding my breath actually. So
That's true. That's true, actually.
you know what I mean. So
Mm.
all right. Musically,
Yes.
what would you say your genre is?
You know, I'm trying to be me nowadays, really.
Okay.
And by saying that, yes, the reason I moved into Mecca was because of hip hop, really, because
Hmm.
of, KRS-One or Tribal Called Quest or whatever that is.
Big
That
names.
was,
Yeah.
yeah, that's my roots, like,
Hmm.
and, hip hop is something that made me get into this rap thing and everything, but to this culture and the mindset and everything. But, you know, coming to Mecca, building myself up, I came to my own acknowledgement, to my understanding that, at the end of the day, I have to be me and I have to share myself to the culture and give out whatever I can, And I thought that is the form of respect that I have to show. So that's why, this next album, I'm coming out with this album called The Year of the Dragon, which is
Okay.
this year.
Yep.
And I added two uh, drum and bass track and
Okay.
one house music, actually.
All
But
right.
music, you can drop it down to genres, really.
Okay.
But I mean, if we're gonna go that route, I mean, we have trap music, we have Japanese rap music. There's
Yep.
so many things nowadays that's just divided in so many sections in so many ways that, you know, and some would just argue this is real hot hip hop, this isn't, or whatever that is.
Hmm.
So like, I just wanted to be me and express whatever I could in my capacity,
Okay.
and yeah, but my love for hip hop is real, and
Yeah.
long as I keep that feeling, that's real for me, and I
That's
don't care who judges me for what,
right. Like
yeah, that's
everybody
how I
has
feel.
their ability. Why? But
Hmm.
the thing is, you'll never be judged by someone who's doing more than you.
Oh, good. Oh, okay.
People, you know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
I, like I'm not the most active person. Well, people have told me I'm very active in Niagara. If I'm not at certain things, it's just different. But for me, it's like if I see someone doing something, if it's
Hmm.
not of detriment to their well-being, I'm going to support them. You know what I mean? I'm going to make sure that they got the energy and the motivation to continue doing what they're doing. There's a there's a lot of people who take other people's success as an attack on their growth,
Wow,
right? Like,
that's deep right there.
you know what I mean? Like
Uh-huh.
it's true, it's sad, but there's a lot of people, and I'll say it again, who take someone else's success as an attack on their growth. You could have 1,000 songs and I could have 200. I'm happy that you have 800 more songs than me. You know what I mean? I'll get to whatever number I'm supposed to get to. I have over 400, just for the record. I've only released about 90, but you know what I mean? Like I have a few songs out there, but people will then go and take it and say, "Oh, your song doesn't have this to it, or your song doesn't have that to it." Then I guess I didn't make that song for you. Listen to the next one. No, still don't like it. There's still more. No, then you're not a fan, but you heard all the music. It's okay. My job's done.
Well, that's a good way to put it, though. I like that.
You know what I
But
mean?
like what you said, at the end of the day, it's just energy.
Right?
Exactly. Like, and when that energy shines, people get attracted to that, and that's it.
You want to
So
know? Go ahead.
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
I was gonna say because and one of the thing, like going back to that energy thing, and cartoons actually have
Uh-huh.
a lot of hidden messages in them. All right.
Well, okay.
And one of the times I realized that we could do something with energy. Hold on, we got a comment here. I want to make sure we address it. Hello,
Yeah.
Jason Butt, aka Driving Under Insanity, aka DUI, aka the executive producer of some of my hijinks. Um,
Well,
so yeah, like going back to Dragon Ball.
okay.
Going back to Dragon Ball Z, even I remember there's one interaction. I think it was Goku and Vegeta, and there was an energy ball thrown at Goku, and Goku just it glanced him,
Hmm.
and it hit the earth,
Well,
right?
okay. Uh-huh.
And then Vegeta was like, "Oh, that was supposed to destroy you, whatever, whatever, whatever." And he said, "I
Uh-huh.
guess you didn't see what I did." When the energy ball hit him, he changed it from negative energy into positive energy, and then let it hit the earth. So I'm like, yo, if that could, like, remember, real people make these cartoons as fake as they appear to us. Someone's psychology, that process through someone's real brain. We need to show people that you can convert energy from negative to positive just in a glance. From
Wow.
that day, I'm like, yo, I've had people tell me what parts of myself I should go interfere with. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm good in my
No,
own self.
yeah, you just reminded me the first words you were telling me, even with the at the beginning of the show, even, how, good things come after those, hardship or whatever, that challenge that we have to face, that's exactly what you were talking about.
Hmm.
Changing these bad energies into good, that's
Exactly.
exactly right.
And
That's,
speaking of changing
hey, by,
energies,
by the way,
yeah,
peace to Akira Toriyama. He died recently, right? The
yeah,
the
he
writer of
Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball.
Yeah, and we'll talk more
Mhm.
about that when we come back from this break.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're back.
Right.
So yeah, it's like the artistic community is taking a real big hit lately with some of these creators who've passed away. Um
Well,
like you were saying before the break,
Akira
Akira
Toriyama.
Akira Toriyama, yeah, like
Yeah,
and the legacy that he had with this show. I mean, it's amazing that it's got a cult following, really.
yeah. And it just reminded me that Dragon Ball was seven too. Actually,
Yep, 7 Dragon Balls.
yes, seven
Yeah.
Dragon Ball. Word.
Oh, you're right. This in the subconscious mind, I guess over here numbers
Yeah.
do
Right.
really resonate, but it's like buried.
Yes, sir.
Oh man. All right. So you know what? I want to invite you to
Mhm, yes.
participate in one in my year-end celebration. We call it the
Okay.
celebration of celebrations.
Okay.
And basically what we do is we collect content from all over the world, from as many cultures as are willing to contribute.
Mhm.
And we go from far east to far west, and we play the show in time with the ball dropping in that area. So like if we're gonna do that, that would be awesome. Like we're gonna do that this year again. There's gonna
Okay.
be a live component with my fingers crossed. I don't want to say it too loud, but I already said it. So there's gonna be a live component to it,
Okay.
and it's going to be hopefully in Welland, Ontario, Canada. But
Wow.
it's only August. I don't want y'all to start thinking about the cold just yet. Just put that in your mind bank, and we'll check out that in a bit.
Wow.
Um,
Okay.
your project that you are going to be dropping, or have you released it already? Year of the Dragon.
I'm going to drop it towards the end of August.
Okay,
Yes, I haven't. The date is not confirmed yet. I'm sorry about that, but it's going to
no
be
worries.
towards the end of the August. Yes, I
How
have a
about
couple
this?
of good. Yes, sir.
I was gonna say, how about this? When you drop it, let me know, and we'll feature the album on the Terrell Effect.
Wow,
Yeah,
that would be great.
yeah, we'll
Yes,
do
sir.
that.
Appreciate that.
Okay. So you said you had a couple of artists on there.
Yes, this album is going to be great. One of the tracks I did with Cool Keith. I did it with Boot Camp Click. I got these good Japanese act like DJ Munari,
Okay,
Shingo 2. Shingo 2 is like touring the US this summer too. So and who else? A lot.
okay,
Chelsea Reject. You just heard the one with Chelsea Reject, Tina Apex. One of them. One of the tracks I have Roz Fresco, Shadow the Great. Uh,
okay.
I had Tragedy Gaddafi coming through. I'm so blessed to have all these artists on it.
That's
Really
awesome,
dope.
man. The collaboration, the culture coming together from across all kinds of places. Um, where are you located?
I'm located in New Jersey right now.
New Jersey. Okay, okay. I
In New
heard you say
Jersey.
the Mecca. I'm like, that's either New York or New Jersey. Yeah. Okay. All right. I know a couple artists out there as well. You know what I mean? What would you say is the thing to see in Jersey? Like, what's the spot to visit?
The murals there are really nice. The graffiti art.
Yeah.
There's one that has a David Boy on the whole wall. There's this one tunnel that you can go through that has all the artists lined up from Rakim to Biggie to Tupac and all that.
Oh
I forgot.
snap! That sounds legendary.
Yeah, it's really dope. Jersey City is great. Jersey
Okay.
City, Hoboken. Um, yeah, it's yeah, those murals. What else?
Okay.
New Jersey. I just went out to this beach the other day with my daughter. It
Yeah.
was beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot what the name of the beach was called. It was
Uh,
beautiful today.
all right. Good. Yeah. Summer's still lively. You know what I mean? We were just at Caravana this past weekend. It was madness. Oh my gosh. Apparently there were sightings of Batman out there, or the Darkest Night rather. Not quite Batman. The Darkest Night was there. I'm
For
not
real.
gonna say I was the Darkest Night dressed up in a Batman costume in the middle of like 30+ degree weather, but I just did. You know, man, honestly, I do things for the people, man. I do a lot of things for the people. I know one thing that society needs right now is a smile. Society is frowning at what's happening. There's so much going wrong. Every corner you turn, you know what I mean? So if I have to suffer to make some people smile for a little bit, I will. Like the children, so many kids out there were just like happy to see representation. You know what I mean? So like I do what I do, and it was fun doing it.
Yeah.
We got out there with the missus, and the whole fam jam was out. We were just walking up and down the street, watching the revelers, listening to the music. It was a
Wow.
real blessed time. And
Wow.
then we got the heck out of Dodge before traffic.
Where was this at?
Downtown Toronto, like on the Lakeshore
Wow.
Boulevard, like
Oh, okay. Wow.
they shut off like a 10-kilometer stretch of land.
Mm-hmm.
and like the streets are just open to revelers with their colorful garbs and their loud music and their powder and their wata and all the fun stuff that we take a year to plan. Oh my gosh, it's so much fun. It's almost like your Macy's Day Parade, except people actually walk along the parade with it, and
Wow.
it's really warm. It's really
Wow.
warm. Yeah. Oh man. We got festivals happening. The Afro Caribbean Festival happening this weekend.
I gotta come out to Toronto someday.
Hey man, you know what? I'm planning a festival for not sorry, a showcase for next year. So keep in contact. You know what
Yes,
I
sir.
mean?
Yes, sir.
And we'll
Please,
we'll
please.
make that happen. So we're not jumping the
Mm.
gun and everybody has, the plans and things in place that they need. Keep it
Yes,
in
sir.
mind because I'm working on bridging this gap because we all share a continent. I don't know why we can't share some currency.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
True,
Like I don't
true.
get it. So that's what it is. Yeah, man, we got big plans. Like it's amazing what you can do when you believe in yourself. True?
True. That is true, though.
True. So what okay, let's look back 10 years. What things did you talk about 10 years ago that you're doing right now? Let's have a revelation.
Oh, like I'm going out for this tour this summer in
Yep.
late August and the beginning of September.
Okay.
And I started off like booking people and bringing them out, as a promoter.
Okay.
And I never really thought that I I could be able to tour myself.
Yeah.
And even with that, um, I was blessed by this artist in the name of Nips in Japan. Even he's one of the folks that I looked up to. Starting getting into this game. Like he was in this group called Buddha Brand that
Okay.
was like considered like Japanese Wu-Tang.
Oh.
And he was. I did a EP with him. It came out good. People loved it.
Mm.
You know, yeah, like all
That's
this is something that I literally dreamed of. Like I
oh,
it's strange. Like
yeah. So do you
you
still
know.
do event booking?
Yeah, sometimes, yes, sir.
Okay, because I know a couple artists that are willing to cross the border, willing and able to cross the border that you might want to have on your stages down there.
Yes,
One
sir.
of
Yes, sir.
them being Johnny Armani, what I mean, he's the
Well,
ambassador for Culture Shock. And then we
well.
got King D Pie. He's a new artist. Well, he's a emerging artist that I just met
Mhm.
recently. He's
Okay.
doing some things that are, what I mean, he's got an energy. He's creating a wave around him. So
Okay.
also the Black Lion Society.
Well,
All
okay.
of these people will be performing August 29th at Club 88 in St.
Mhm.
Catharines on St. Paul. So you need to be there. Come check it out. Club 88. It's going to be live and loud August 29th. I think that's a Thursday. It's okay. We party hard every day. That being said, there is so much going on this weekend. The Afro Caribbean Festival is happening this weekend. We also have Resolution that is going down at the Meridian Center. So I'm doing double duty. I'm doing interviews
Yeah.
at the Afro
Mhm.
Caribbean Festival, and then around 4 or 5 o'clock, I got to cut and run over to the Meridian Center and start practicing my new role and responsibilities as a commentator. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be dope.
Busy,
So
busy.
yeah, we're gonna have another segment just after this, and we're back. So what I want to do now is something called flipping the script. Now, when I
Mm.
flip the script, and I'm gonna have to make a thing for this. I'm gonna have to make a graphic for this. So when I flip the script, we give the guest the opportunity to be the host, and ask whatever questions they may have or make any statements they may want to make. So, Omen 44, you have the floor as we flip the script.
All right. So I become the host now.
Yes, sir.
Um, I had quite a lot of questions about Ontario. Wait, it's Toronto or
It's Ontario is the province, like
Ontario?
the
Okay.
state of New York, and then
Okay.
Toronto's the city, like New Jersey.
Oh, well, okay. Understood.
Yeah.
Mm. So, okay. Give me the three best foods in Toronto.
Ooh. Okay. 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 Oh man, you're gonna have to get some like oh, the best foods. Okay. And from 3 to 1, I'm gonna say street meat and a poutine on by Bay and Queen. They have a bunch of trucks down there. It's close to the Eaton Center.
Mhm.
But their food is like it's phenomenal. It's just like off the truck, it's just some good stuff after the club, you know what I mean? Then
Wow.
you're gonna want to get like some they say sunrise, but honestly, I haven't tasted any oxtail and rice better than my parents. Okay.
Whoa.
And then if you but that's number one. The number two would be a patty from Warden Station.
Patty from Warden Station.
Patty from either Kennedy or Warden Station. Now, one, I think
Wow.
Kennedy has the Allens,
Uh-huh.
and Warden has
Wait,
the
do you have a
nice.
Jamaican background or?
Yes, man. Yes, I.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
No
My family comes
wonder.
from Yard.
Yeah, man. You know
Mhm.
what my favorite is? That jerk sauce from Grace.
Yes, yes, the jerk, man. And the way they put it on the jerk pork, oh my gosh. It's
Grace
like
is the best, bro.
it's not supposed to be as good as it is, but it is good, man. I'm telling you. So,
Mhm.
mm,
Okay, so the next question.
yeah.
Your your most favorite Jamaican songs. Three.
Most
Best
favorite
three.
Jamaican songs?
Yes.
Okay.
It can be old to new, anything.
Good, good, good. Cause one of them
Hmm.
is Down by the River by Morgan Heritage. Come on now, everybody knows that.
What? I gotta check that out.
Yeah, man,
You know,
Morgan Heritage. Then
okay.
you have
I remember that one don't have to dread to be
Don't have to
Rasta.
dread to be Rasta. Yes, that's a
Right?
big one. That's a big one.
Yeah,
And then
man.
yeah, I can you
Okay.
know what that one I quote that one to this day, you know what I mean? To this
Yeah.
day I quote that song. So I'll take that as number two. But then the
Okay.
number one song that I've been bumping lately is These Streets Know My Name with I'm gonna call them the Jamaican Avengers. Because it's got
Whoa.
Capleton on there, he's got Sizzler
Uh-huh.
on there, he's got Skilly Bang
Whoa.
on there, and he's got Bounty
Whoa.
Killer on there. Like, how do you get the
Whoa.
four of the biggest names in reggae on one?
Whoa.
And it's got Barrington Levy on there, I swear.
Oh, that's a new one.
No, that's a newer one. Not Barrington Levy on that one. No, Barrington Levy's on the other one with Bounty Killer, Capleton, and DJ Khaled.
Whoa,
DJ Khaled
that's
is
like
crazy.
yeah,
I mean, from
yeah. He had one of those tracks with the yeah Buju Banton. I heard one of those
mhm.
one with the Buju Banton on it. That was dope though.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Mm.
I don't know how he negotiated those tracks, but big ups to him for making those happen.
You know, I actually have a song with Sizzler.
Say word. Why didn't you send that one?
You know, wait. You know, this next album, I'm gonna have Richie Spice on it actually.
Jeez.
Yeah.
These are
You know,
listen, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know these names, ladies and gentlemen, go and look them up. These are two of the biggest names in Jamaican music history. Like Sizzler's up there on the like, yo, man, sure. I know I explained to you. Go do your research.
true. Gotta research
Yeah, man.
knowledge. You know, but you know what was amazing? You know, I actually went to you know, he has his own village. Sizzler has his own village actually, not
Really?
just studio. And the place is called Judgment Yard.
Yeah,
And what was so interesting was like he had all these Hebrew writings on the wall,
really.
meaning that he's actually reading the Old Testament or the Bible from the Hebrew writing, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that man's deep.
Wow. That
Yes,
is, he is next level with his philanthropy. So,
yes,
you
yes.
just gotta big up him and make sure he gets his respect where it's due because he's been carrying that torch for a long time. Like before they even saw him holding that torch. So, oh man. Yeah, those songs you definitely gotta bring back when you come with the album.
Wait, what was that Morgan Heritage song? I gotta write that down.
Down by the river.
Down
Honestly,
by the
bro,
river.
if once you hear that song, like if you listen to that song in a good mood, you feel blessed. If you listen to that song in a bad mood, you feel good. It just makes you. It's just something that, blood. You know what? They're gonna copyright strike me, but I'm gonna play it anyways. Let me find this thing right here. I'll play it right here for you because you know what? We're about to end the show, and this is where I am. Technically, I am down by a river. Well, by a canal, anyways. Down by the river, Morgan Heritage. I don't want the karaoke. I did sing the karaoke version. Why don't I ever sing the karaoke version? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna. Yeah. Morgan Heritage, Down by the River. Here we go. I'm gonna call it up for a second. No. That is not gonna go like that. We're gonna go like this. Hold on. Share screen. Down by the river. Share. Okay, this is forever in my head. Anytime I hear this, I know I got to wild out in the club. Like just, I mean, you don't hear this at a barbecue or something, you know what I mean? Just bump it.
Yeah, this is definitely a barbecue song.
Yep.
I'll be down by the river, waiting for the good Lord to pass my way. Oh yeah, I'll be down by the river, singing songs of joy on this
right now.
lovely
It's
day.
just serene.
Oh yeah. Three singing birds told me by sunrise he's always there in the morning, praying and blessing the day.
This is an early song from back in the day.
Heard about this little tale long time ago, but never had the faith to believe in my soul. Yeah. Now Mother Nature sent to me three little birds, singing a song, convincing me it was so. Now I'm on my way. Anyone come to see me this day, tell them I'll be gone for the day. I'll be down by the river, waiting for the good Lord to pass my way.
We are monitored by online radio box.
Oh yeah.
I repeat, we are monitored by
I'll be
online
down
radio
by
box.
the river, singing songs of joy on this happy day.
Global Network. Download the
Oh
Global Network
yeah.
application. Those are the good things that you realize build up on the
I've heard about this tale long time ago, but never have the faith nor believe in my soul. Yeah. Now Mother Nature sent to me three little birds, singing a song, saying it was so. Now I'm on my way. Anyone come to see me this day, tell them I'll be gone for the day.
I'll be down by the
Telling you, man, the song is
river,
just
waiting for
it's
the
just
good
one of
Lord
those
to
tunes
pass
that
my
like
way.
you can't help but feel good listening.
Oh, yeah.
Add this to your playlist.
I'll
Feel
be
good
down
music,
by the
man. Here's my recommendation.
river, singing
Gotta
songs
do.
of joy on this lovely day.
All right.
On this lovely
To anyone you
day.
want to say, anyone you want to shout out before we head out.
Singing songs of joy. Oh.
Shout out to all the folks in Canada. Shout out to all the folks in Japan. We worldwide.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
All right. And
I'm
just like
definitely having that song on my playlist though.
that's what's up. That's what's up.
Oh,
That's why I
good.
say here at Expose the North, we are going there and beyond. At Culture Shock, we are the product. And at Culture Shock Radio, we're in the mix. Come get your fix. Bless up. We out on behalf of Omen 44 and the Block.